Happy Friday, Warriors. We got three different quotes from three different leaders that got a lot of interaction in the daily motivation emails this week. The first of which from Parker Pursell, talking about everything we want in life is on the other side of service. And so, if you think about the things that you want in life, maybe it's a marriage or a better marriage, to be a better parent, to be a better leader. A great place to start would be serving. Like, how can you make it less about you and more about them? And where do you need to step up in acts of service? God calls us to love Him and love our neighbor. And the best way to show love sometimes is acts of service. So, in your walk, in your journey, where can it be less about you and more about the people around you? Servant leadership, servant parenting, servant marriage, in your faith. So, find ways to serve others and show love. And then the next one was by Groeschel, and it was talking about four types of faith that we need to have to be successful. And the first of which is the faith to start, then the faith to face opposition, the faith to endure when it hurts, and the faith to finish what God started. And in Craig's sermon, he was talking about how sometimes we don't know how close we are to that finish line, and a lot of people tap out when they've already endured the opposition. They've already made it through the pain. And it's a great reminder for all of us, like the bookends of this thing, you got to start. So faith empowers us to take the first step. And then these following steps give us the ability to finish. And so which type of faith do you need? Do you need the faith to start? You just need to take the first step? Are you facing opposition? You just need the faith to keep going? Is it hurting right now? And despite it hurting, you just need to remember why you're doing it and keep doing it? Or do you just need that encouragement to just get to the finish line because you don't know how close you might be? The last one was a list of items that Jesse Itzler was calling his drugs of choice, and he was spinning that in a positive way, talking about how exercise clears the noise, clean food fuels the fire, adventure sparks the soul, great people give it meaning, and laughter rewires the brain. And so if you think of like your positive drugs of choice, what would they be? And remembering like a good list of 3 to 5 would be good to create. And then why? What does it do for you? Why is it so important? Why are they maybe non-negotiables in your journey? And I think of that last one from his list, laughter. And what we do in construction is hard. It's complicated. There's a lot of outside of our control. And the gift of laughter makes it enjoyable. It makes the challenges a little bit easier to go through. And when you're doing it with great people and a great community, you can kind of take on anything together and face so much more adversity than if you took it on yourself. So what are the good things that really feed your soul? And then what are the bad things that you might need to cut out? Like, you're talking about clean fuel fuels the fire. When I eat like crap, I definitely pay the consequences the next day. I'm not as sharp. I'm not as energetic. I'm a little sluggish through the following morning's workout. But when I eat clean, I have a much better day the next day. So what items are feeding you and what items are pulling you down a little bit? Finish strong, and we will see you next week.